Hello learners, welcome once again to today's lesson. Today we are going to look at a topic on integers. But before we look at this question, if you have just come across this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell below so that anytime we produce a video like this, you'll automatically be notified. Going straight to the question, express 10,500 in terms of its prime factors. Then you determine the smallest positive number p such that 10,500p is a perfect cube. So let us look at the solution to this question. And part A of the question requires us to express 10,500 in terms of its prime factor. So to do that, we are going to take 10,500, then we divide it into its prime factors. And the first prime factor we are going to use is 2. 2 divides 10,500. That is 10,500 divided by 2 will give us 5250. And again 2 can divide this one here. 2 divides 52,500, 2625 times. 2 cannot divide this one here, and therefore we go to the next factor, which is going to be 3. So if we take 3, 3 goes to 2625, 875 times. If you take 875, you divide by 3. 3 cannot divide 875. So we take 5, and 5 divides 875, 175 times. Then of course again we can take 5. 5 divides 175, 35 times. Again we can take 5. 5 goes to 35 7 times. And lastly 7 goes to itself once. In this case now, 10,500 in terms of its prime factors will be equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 7, which can be written as 2 power 2 times of course 3 times 5 appears 3 times, so we write it as 5 power 3, then of course times 7, and by so doing you would have worked out part A of that particular question. Now we can go to part B, and part B is where you are supposed to determine the smallest positive value or number p such that 10,500p is a perfect cube. It is very simple. For us to get a perfect cube, we are going to take 10,500p, which is the same as 2 power 2 times 3 times 5 power 3 times 7 times again p, so that the entire of this figure will give us 10,500p, and this must be equal to, we want to make this a perfect cube, meaning all the factors that we have here should be cubed on the other end, such that we are going to have 2 cubed times, that is 3. 3 should be cubed for it to be a perfect cube. Already 5 is a perfect cube, times 7, and 7 should be a perfect cube in that particular order. So for us to get the value of p, we are going to divide both sides by this, by that. That means if we divide this side by 2 power 2 times 3 times 5 power 3 times 7, then the same thing here, 2 by 2, that is 2 power 2 times 3 times 5 power 3 times 7. This one here and this one will cancel, such that we have p, and our p is going to be equal to 2 power 3 times 3 power 3 times 5 power 3 times 7. That is, we are going to have times 7 power 3, everything divided by 2 power 2 times 3 times 5 cubed times 7. In this case, 5 cubed and 5 cubed will cancel. Here we have 2 power 3 divided by 2 power 2. This one is the same as 2 power 3 divided by 2 power 2. This is the same as 2 times 2 times 2 divided by 2 times 2. This and this goes, this and this goes, so that we are going to remain with 2. So 2 cubed divided by 2 squared will give us 2 times. We come here again, we have 3 cubed divided by 3. 3 cubed is the same as 3 times 3 times 3. We divide by 3, 3 and 3 goes, so that we are going to remain with 3 times 3, which is the same as 9, times, we have 7 cubed divided by 7, and in this case, 7 cubed is the same as 7 times 7 times 7. We divide by 7, 7 and 7 goes, we are going to remain with 7 squared, or simply 7 times 7, which is 49. In this case, therefore, our value of P is going to be equal to 2 times 9 times 49, which gives us 882, and that is the value of P, which will make 10,500 P a perfect cube. Thank you for watching and welcome to our channel.